Another day, another bike ride, Hamsterley Forest. Come along with us for the ride.
So we've come to Hamsterley today because we're staying in the lakes at the moment. We've done this trail a few times, maybe 3 times, and this will be the 4th, but usually have quite a long gap in between. But it seems like a nice day. There's a really good descent at the end. There's some quite tough climbs, but you remember it's quite good, which is why we come back.
It's hard to know where the trail is and where the trail isn't on all this. Very autumnal feel to today's ride.
So we're still near the start of the trail ride. So far it's just pedaling through lots of really nice woods. It's really beautiful. Not too much of a climb, not any descent yet. Just a nice start, not too full on.
There is a stream right down there, don't fall down there. Oh, Jess is going for a little root drop too. So we're here at Hamsterley Forest. We've just kind of got this blue-red traverse to get to where the main trails are and like the main loop. So it's just a nice chill blast. Give the bikes and the bodies a little warm up to get you ready for a ride. And it's properly picturesque. Really nice environment to be riding in. So here we go, just cruising some nice connecting kind of fire roads, but at least the connecting bits for the trails around here are super scenic. So I'll chuck the drone up, put it behind me and Jess, and get us to follow us down here. Don't really know if you can see this, but we've just rolled over 10k, and so far majority of it has been traversing fire roads, a few little paths, a couple of little descents, but nothing major. But I mean, the scenery is lovely out here. It's very windy up here. There's been sections where I couldn't even film even with the wind cover on, but hopefully we get into some proper trails soon and we finish the rest of the ride off strong. So we finally made it to the fun bit. So this is apparently MBR's Trail of the Year 2019. This section is called Polte's Last Blast, but it has taken 14 and a bit K of kind of traverse and nice scenery trails to get here, but finally onto the fun section. So let's see how it rolls. Finally a fun section, but just to handicap myself, make it even more fun. I'm going to be riding left foot forward, so oppo foot, straight off the drop. Oh, that feels weird. I might session that a little bit, but yeah, oppo foot. Get used to riding in it, because it might save you if you come out of berm or land something and your feet are switched round. Being able to ride features like that, important.
So we've come to the descent part of the trail. We've just been doing lots of pedaling, loads of climbing. Starts with a few berms and then this cool drop. Ooh. We've just sessioned that drop just 2 or 3 times. Ooh. And then I think there are some jumps coming up from what I remember. I also remember not being able to clear them, so I said to Josh he could go ahead, but He said it was okay. Oh, it's a bit climby. Oh.
Done my filming duty. Now carry on down the trail. Still got to be up on foot though. Feels weird going from pedalling up double. I'll confess that one was regular foot, so I went straight from pedalling to it. I have to tell myself to be an off-o foot. Off-o way. So weird.
So after that weird climb, hopefully we're back to more of a descent, more flow. In the woods, quite dark. Don't know if here had a weird rock garden or if I'm thinking of somewhere else. It's hard when you've been to places a couple of times, but not enough to know them well. Jumps.
Okay, so I may have ridden that bit off-o foot, but this bit, if I remember rightly, is fun. So I'll give just a little break, and this one I might ride in regular foot. Nosy. There's no landing to that.
Oh, in the gully. Didn't want to be in there.
That was a fun little section. Come back up for a second lap. Now we vaguely know what's ahead. Okay. So kind of look the sharks in. Kind of like another very small hit. Roller, and this is actually a roller, even though it looks like it's going to be a double.
So for the first time ever, because that was quite fun, we found the fire road and looped it back to that middle point, just where all the flowy bits start. So we can do the flowy bit again. I won't regret it when I've still got a million climbs left to do, but there we go. These are weird, like roller, jumpy, not really sure what they are. before.
Whee!
Hit the drops, not in the gully, better, because of the drop. Yep, really big one actually. Ooh, I hit them! Yeah, and I'm going to hit this front. Woo! Oh, that was good. Sometimes just a second go when you're a little bit more aware of what's coming up, you can do a bit better. Oh, I'm pleased about that.
Nice thing about this section as well, if you want to loop it, when you get to this massive tower which you can't miss from the big red sign, you just take a right at the fence and that takes you straight back to the fire road, and then from there you just loop straight back to the top, and it's a really mellow fire road back up, so it's not a hard climb, but fun if you want to get a couple of loops in.
Little drop to start, and then some rocks. Not sure what this is. A jump that I was too slow for. Oh, more rocks. Whoa. Very hard when you don't know what's coming up.
Looks like it has had some resurfacing relatively recently.
Went off that rock though. That's good.
A lot of this looks like it has had some resurfacing relatively recently, but we've obviously not got to all of it.
Ooh, rocky. Big bumpety rocks. Woohoo! Ah. Had to pull a bit for that because I was very slow. Yeah, I got those two jumps.
Really smooth, Jess. Oh, that's a nice firm, whoever built that. It was all rock stacked at the side. That's someone who cares about how it looks as well as how it rides.
This is another one. This is called Accelerator. Let's see what it's like. So this is quite a cool thing about Hamsterley. Like, you do all your climb and all your traverse sort of in one big go. Like we did 14k before we got to the first bit, but then we've just done one descent into another descent into this like little flowy bit, so they're all sort of packed together, which is quite fun. Trying to keep back low. I've not done much trail riding recently and I just feel like a bit off balance. Just been doing lots of jumping and pump tracks, so it's good to try get into it. We worked out that the last time we came here was the summer. We haven't done any trail rides since then. So.
Oh, I just thought if I'm off-o foot, I should really be doing my bar turns off-o as well. That means bar turns need to go to the left. Oh, that feels so weird. Opposite foot forward and turning the bars your not favourite way.
Oh, lots of rocks. Lots of rocks. Oh, get off the bricks. Probably broke a bit too much there. Ooh. Oh, loads of rocks. I think this is the rock garden I was thinking of from before. Very dark in these woods. I made it. That's good. I'm not sure which way. Woohoo!
This is the gap, so give it a good pull. Yeah! Last time we rode here, Jess missed that bit and went, oh, I wanted to do that. So I'm glad she got that one just ticked off blindly then.
Maybe a bit closer. Ooh. Whoa, my foot got blown off that drop then. Luckily managed to pull it back on. Whoa. Got tired legs after just doing the most mammoth climb. Yeah, here you repeat one of the big climbs. The first time you just do it sort of halfway, and then the second time you do the same bit, but then you have to climb all the way up to the Danny Hart bike park, so you're climbing for a really long time. Quite flowy burns. No drop. Can't tell if you're supposed to drop those or roll those. A bit random. I got this. Woohoo! Woo! And skid to a stop. So I can see another section coming up. Are we going down?
Yeah, down the block.
Down the block. Oh, lovely. Ooh. Tight corner. Ooh. 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 Oh, I vaguely remember this bit. Ooh. Skidding.
Nicely done, Jack. Nice section of black here. Coming towards the end of the Hamsterley ride. So many leaves. You can't see what's a rock, what's a root, what's trail.
Look at the brakes. Whoa. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Well done, Jeff.
couldn't talk then, I was concentrating.
This is so gnarly when you cannot see anything with these leaves. Hey! Yeah!
So we've just done a fun bit of black descent. Wasn't like full on black, just trail black. And now we're at a special K and it says it's got red and black. So we'll see what that's like. Don't really remember this bit. Definitely less steep than the last bit we just did. That was very steep and rooty and rocky and lots of drops. This is okay. Right, it says black down there. Okay. Woo-hoo. I made it. I've never done that before. Oh, it's a bit scary. I broke. I probably wasn't supposed to break. But I don't like too much speed. Ugh. I had a place to skid. I'm gonna fall off in the tiny river.
Yeah, take the black.
Very, very dark. Ooh. Got to let go of the brakes on that bit.
Very dark here at the bottom of Special K. Can barely see where the rocks are. But hey, Jess took a good line though, so I can just follow her.
Ooh. Arms are getting tired now. Ooh. Ooh, that was good. More trail. Ooh. This is what I mean when you start getting into the descents. You just go straight from one into another, which is cool. It means you've got to be concentrated. It's quite dark in the woods here. I don't know if this is going to have another little black option like the other one did, that weird steepy bit. Oh, squeeze between the trees.
So there we go, that's our Hamsterley loop finished. Just cruising down the road back towards the van. So that's 28.93k. Obviously not back at the van yet, but we're not far off it. Cheers for coming along for the ride today, and we'll see you on the next one.
Like and subscribe.